What's up, world? Thanks for tuning in. This is vlog 4 of Behind the Grind, and if you are a tech startup founder, you are definitely in the right place. I just wanted to create a quick video that basically outlines two really cool and useful programs offered by Microsoft and Google, two of the biggest titans of industry in the tech space. And both of these programs are targeted to startups, and they are designed to help startups access a lot of the software development tools that they need to get their ideas off the ground and roll them out into the marketplace. So we're going to start with the Microsoft program, and it's called BizSpark, BizSpark, and it's basically a sponsorship program where you apply and Microsoft will basically go through your application and vet your idea and your platform, and if they like it, they'll schedule in-person or a phone or Skype interview with a representative from Microsoft to be able to kind of see where you see your company going and how Microsoft could be kind of a partner with you. And the great thing about it is they don't require any kind of equity, or there's no kind of divulging your IP to them at all. This is basically an in-kind donation from Microsoft, and the sponsorship amounts can get up to $500,000 worth of infrastructure services. So this isn't money that you could actually take as cash, but they will give you that much credit towards any Microsoft services, from software licenses on the enterprise level or anything on their Azure side, Xamarin, Visual Studio, and any kind of Microsoft offerings and services that would help you build and bring your product to market. And it's a quick online application process. You can Google the term BizSpark, BizSpark, and then just go ahead and fill out the online application. And then if they like your idea, if they feel like you'd be a fit, then they will schedule a subsequent phone interview with somebody from Microsoft. And then pending that approval, then they grant you a license key that entitles you to whatever dollar amount worth of Microsoft services that they approve for you, and then you're free to use them however you want without any kind of contingencies, any kind of giving up equity or shares or any expectation of working with Microsoft in the future. It's just basically a tool for you to roll out your product faster, and then it's not purely altruistic. So for them, it's an investment. It's almost what they call in business a loss leader. So all of these different platforms, Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, and Google Cloud now are fighting for being the market leader in market share in the cloud computing space. So by giving startups access to these resources and tools on their platforms at the time where the startup needs it the most, they're banking on the startups eventually becoming enterprise clients of theirs when they scale up. So that's kind of what the angle that the companies are playing. But to me, it's a total win-win for you to be able to get access to stuff that you would have had to pay out of pocket for otherwise in the short term. So it's a huge value add, and you have really nothing to lose. So the second program is called Google Cloud for Startups, and this is a relatively new offering because Google has historically not been very startup friendly, and they kind of focused their attention on more established enterprise clients. And understandably so, because that's where they make most of their money. So, they give out free services like Google Maps and Gmail and Google Search to consumers as a tool to be able to attract businesses and enterprise clients that would ultimately buy ads through AdWords and Google Ads, which is the primary driver of their revenue. But I think that Google has come to realize the importance and value that startups have, both in the innovation that they bring as well as the disruptive nature that they have in transforming kind of how different established long-standing business models operate in different industries. So the program is called Google Cloud for Startups, and it's the same kind of online application process. You just fill out the web form on their website, and they have a really fast turnaround. It's usually 24 to 48 hours with a reply, and then there's no subsequent interview with Google. It's a yes or no, and then if it's a yes, they'll just provide you with an access key, and then you can start using that key immediately to access any Google Cloud offerings. So it'll be anything in their Google Cloud suite, also Google Maps, but you will not be able to use anything for Google Ads. So that's a completely different part of their business. But anything that's cloud-based hosting and Google software on the enterprise level, you could use that credit towards immediately. These are two really cool programs. They're completely free. You're not required to give up any IP or any kind of IP being intellectual property, or you're not committing to giving them equity or making them a partner. It's just a total free utility for startups. And I would encourage anybody who is already in the startup space or is thinking about getting into the startup space to definitely take a look and explore these two options. If you know somebody that has a startup or is working on one, this will be really valuable information to share with them. Again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I'm going to do my best to keep bringing you really valuable, usable, useful, practical content that can help you on your journey. And then I'll also share my insights on my journey and my perspective as I go through the evolution and growth of my different business enterprises. I'll see you guys later this week for a couple more videos.